right. Hello, everyone. Let's get into this. Rockers and Mercuryans. What's good? What's good? What's up, Levi? He said, I am first. Is this not on the right? Oop. Why is it not working? Okay, now it should be working properly. Renegade Raider. Okay, cool. I don't know what's going on. I think I messed it up. Alright. We'll begin. Okay. And hello, rockers and Mercuryans. Rock Mercury here, and welcome to the third episode of the Rock Mercury Show Music News. Now, I'm saying music news because we're also going to have a new show that I'm adding today, a shorter show, but it's going to be about gaming, and we're going to focus on Fortnite first. We may do other games in the future, but we're going to focus on Fortnite news. So today we're doing music right now for this particular episode. So thank you for joining, and let's jump into some topics. Now, the main topics I want to jump in today, and we're going to talk about we'll talk about a person named Latto's birthday. We're going to discuss that. We're going to discuss Blueface and buying his baby mama Jayden a home. And then we're going to discuss Sexxyred and her song Yeet, Ski Yeet, being labeled as the #1 rap song of the year by a rap magazine, so that's interesting. And taraji henson, we're going to talk about her and how she trying to get some more money. She like, where my coin at? Where the bag at? Where the bag at? She's trying to find out where the bag is at, and I want to know too. And so yeah, we're going to discuss all these topics, 10 minutes each. I'll be breaking these up and posting them later on if you guys want to watch them. But yeah, we're going to discuss each topic, 10 minutes each. You guys know I love music. I'm working on some new songs myself. And I was working on a new album, and I'm doing a new single and a music video and things. So make sure you keep checking out for Rock Mercury on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, everywhere. I have music everywhere, but I have better music coming. So I just want to make sure that you guys know that as I'm discussing music, and that I'm not just some random person talking about music. I do love music and I'm very passionate about it myself. So definitely check it out if you get a moment. All right, what's up, James? How are you doing? Good to see you. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into these topics right now. In between, I'll read your comments in between. Thank you for all the gifts that you guys may send. I'm so appreciative of every gift. It really helps us so much as a community. I see my YouTube chat as well. Mac says, what's up? What's up, Mac? How's it going? Hope you're doing well today. So I will be answering your questions in between these topics. Alex says, hey, Rock. Love the Rock Mercury Show. Oh, thank you so much, Alex. You're so kind. What's up, Screwy? Screwy said, what's up, Rock? Hey, Screwy. Good to see you, Angel. Hope you're doing well today. All right, let's jump into these topics, you guys. I got some stuff to say. First, I need to do a little bit more research on one of these topics. I was kind of shook, about some of this. So let me just go ahead and get into, let me go to my Twitter. You guys can follow me on Twitter or X. It's called X. You can follow me there if you guys want to see some of the articles and see some of the things I'm posting about. A lot of things I discuss here on the show, I do post about on Twitter ahead of time. So you might want to check that out as well. What's up, Zach? How's it going? Hope you're doing well today. Okay, let's see. First thing first, let's figure out what is... Oh, sorry, y'all. I messed up. Hold on. Let's see. Stop. Latest. Okay, we're gonna just find out. Oh, there we go. Cool. Found it. Found out what I was looking for. All right, and we're gonna start. Here we go. And action. Hello, rockers and Mercuryans. Rock Mercury here, and we are discussing the first topic of the day of this Rock Mercury Show, okay? So yesterday I was shook it. I was shook it. It's here in December. We're a few days away from Christmas. But I was shook it to find out that this influencer person that I guess they make music too, apparently. This influencer person who I thought was far into their maybe late 50s, like late 50s, early 60s kind of vibe. Like that's what the face is giving. But no, this person, this rapper, I don't know if you know this name, Latto, Big Latto. I mean, she looks like a scratch off, but her name is Big Latto, and she's 25. She turned 25 yesterday. Can you believe that? Now, when I see Lotto, like I said, it's giving me retirement home. It's giving me, where's the Botox? It's giving me all these things. But apparently she's 25, and I was like in shock, like, oh my gosh, like wow, like this person's 25, but had the audacity to age shame and say that the queen of rap, Nicki Minaj, is looking old. I'm trying to age shame her and act like she's some grandma or something when her face is giving. It's 60. Nothing wrong with being older. Nothing wrong with being older. I don't want to age shame. I'd have thought she was in her late 50s and 60s. She just looks her. The face is giving that. But this is somebody who decided that she was going to record conversations, which is illegal, by the way. Record conversation that she was blessed to have with the queen of rap, Nicki Minaj. The Barbs would have loved to have a convo. Even some of the biggest Barbs would never have even imagined to record a conversation with the queen of rap. But this person, Lotto, decided that she would do some like really shady, dirty stuff like that. So, in my head, that's what I call a scratch off, not a lotto. This person also used to be named as mulatto, which is a very offensive term in the black culture. It's something that's like saying that you're mixed with like two different races or something, and like it's very very offensive term. But that's what she decided to name her original rap name, and then she changed it to Big Lotto once she got the backlash and everything. But still, if you look at this rapper Lotto, like I said, the face is giving retirement home. Are you okay? Like you're still making music out here. You're wearing this. Like it's the wig is giving Party City. It's just it's kind of sketchy, So I was just very shocked and shook to find out that this person, Big Lotto 25. But I guess happy birthday to them. I guess I guess, but I just want to say one thing about this person, that other rappers and other artists should really they should really like look at this particular artist and what's going on with their career, and try to like maybe hesitate from being this level of basic. All right. Um, Now, when a new rapper comes in and disrespects the queen of rap, Nicki Minaj, disrespects her because she has an opinion about how these Grammys have been disrespecting her consistently. The Recording Academy have disrespected Nicki Minaj time after time again. We've all seen it. Can you believe that Nicki Minaj doesn't even have a Grammy right now because of how much she's been disrespected as a black woman in this world? But yet we have this Lotto, formerly known as mulatto, which is again a very offensive racist term to use for your name, especially. We have this person thinking that it's okay to come for this black woman who's already had a hate train, a corporate funded hate train formed against her. And so she thought she could come out here and call her a grandma and say she's bullying and da. What are you talking about, ma'am, lady, ma'am? It's, like I said, it's not giving 25. It's giving double that or more. But yeah, you're going to come at our queen, Nicki Minaj. I think her career is, I don't even know how it's still going. All she relies on is sample, sample, sample. People love to come at Nicki Minaj and they love to come at her and say like, oh, she's sampling this, she samples that. But then when Lotto came out with her samples of Mariah Carey's song, which is the reason why we even know who she is, or people even know who she is, because she just basically just used Mariah Carey's song, tapped her little basic voice on it, and said, what was that song? Big, I can tell you got big energy. I can tell you got big energy. Like anybody can do that. She's just going along with some basic writing. Who even wrote it? Probably I don't even know. It's just very low frequency, low level, for her to even get on the charts with that and think that she is the reason for the season or anything. And of course, I love Mariah Carey, but she was shady for even acknowledging Lotto and entering into a song with Lotto, or like that she did the remix of Big Energy, which she only did because she doesn't like Nicki. For some reason they got into some fight, Mariah Carey and Nicki back in the day after they did a song called "When I Break." That break song. I can't sing too much of it because it'll literally shut down my live if I sing, because it's like a live sub only. But yeah, she definitely just like there was some kind of feud that happened behind the scenes. Who knows what went down? I don't think even Nicki knows. Sometimes after Mariah's not all. I won't say she's all. Mariah's gone through a lot of things. Let's just wait. Mariah Carey, no shade to her because I really do support her. But I think it was kind of shady of her to lend her voice to this very basic mediocre artist, Latto, when she could have just like ignored it or not even cleared the sample originally. But whatever. Mariah's about that money, and she was willing to get another number one with like it's just different. I can't stand when an artist like takes a sample of a song and just relies on that sample. The only reason we even keep Lotto's song Big Energy on whenever it's on is because we think it's Mariah Carey's song. We're like, oh, Mariah Carey, we know this song. That was a big, we know this song. We're just like, we think it's like Mariah, so we just like keep it on, and then we hear this rapping over, like, oh, who's this random person rapping over Mariah Carey song? But we only keep it on for that. When we hear a Nicki Minaj sample, she makes it so unique and makes it her own. She honors the song she's sampling while still bringing her unique flavor and vibe into the song. Latto and which is one of Nicki Minaj's sons, but it's one of the sons that are far distant sons. That son you forgot you even had. That's what That's what Latto is to Nicki. When you have like she obviously didn't learn. Like Latto obviously didn't learn from mother Nicki how to take a sample and not have to just and have to rely on that sample to push you to up the list. So it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating to see an artist like this even be relevant in the media, even get any media coverage. It's annoying. It was trending yesterday. That's why I'm covering it. Like I said, some people call her Big Lotto. I call her Scratch Off because all she does is just scratch off other people's success and try to make it her own. And Nicki doesn't do that. And so my advice for artists out there who are looking up to Lotto or whatever, which for some reason you are, don't record people's phone call. That's illegal. That's illegal. Don't record people's phone call. And when a black woman is defending her career and her hard work against this very racist media, don't come and also attack the same black woman, Nicki Minaj, and especially if you claim to be a black woman yourself, Lotto. You obviously don't really like being a black woman as much because you wanted to name yourself as a rapper, Mulatto. Like, it's just so bizarre to me. I kind of feel the same way about another artist named Glorilla. We'll discuss that later, but like these names are just showing that they don't really even respect themselves as women of color in this industry. It's just like, how are you going to call yourself a name that rhymes with a gorilla, and then how are you going to call yourself this other very offensive term, so offensive that she had to change her name after years of being in the industry. Years of trying to be in the industry. She had to change her name when she got enough backlash and had to flip the whole thing from Mulatto to Lotto. Oh my God! Now we're winning the Lotto. She won the Lotto, right? Because she just happened to get a song cleared, like a sample cleared from one of the best artists on earth, Mariah Carey. She happened to get that sample cleared, and she owes her career to her. She was begging Nicki Minaj. Lotto was begging Nicki Minaj for that sample. She was begging her for another sample, for a feature. She was begging her for a feature. Nicki Minaj didn't like the song she sent thus far. She's like, keep sending me songs, keep sending me. She's not gonna just jump on anything like Lotto would. Lotto loved to jump on anything. I wrote a tweet that I really feel, just kind of brings this whole situation together. I'll go ahead and read it. I wrote a tweet when I saw that it was her birthday yesterday or whatever. So I wrote this little tweet. Let me see if I can find it. I just felt. Here we go. Is that it? That is not it. Here we go. So it said, happy 25th birthday to the talented Lotto. Lie, first of all. So Pop Bass, you're lying. I thought you were a truthful publication, but Pop Bass says, happy 25th birthday to the talented Lotto. And so I responded and said, Scratch Off, it's her real name, Scratch Off ain't got no talent. She shows her true color for a rusty penny. You know how you can just scratch off you can scratch off and this, you can do it with a coin or something, you can just scratch it off like that. That's basically, she'll show her true colors for that. I think she got paid to come and attack Nicki Minaj. I think she got paid for it, and she's a dud for doing that. That's a dud move, to come and attack the queen when she's defending her title, defending her work. And then I said, I didn't even know that Big Op, which is another Moncure or whatever, another name for Lotto. I call her Big Op. I didn't even know that Big Op made music. I thought she was just a federally employed phone call recorder. Because why are you over here recording phone calls when you were lucky enough to speak to the queen of rap? Why are you lucky? Why are you doing this? You know, why are you doing that? I just could not understand that for the life of me. I'm like, what are you doing? When I heard that, and she had the audacity to release the recording as if it was going to make her right somehow. So it was just very disappointing. So I don't understand why this is even trending. I don't know why we care about this person. All the pictures are overproduced. I feel like she has no soul behind her eyes. It's just mediocre music. It's just I'm tired of seeing artists like that. Every picture is just like something that she's taken, like her team has taken from some other, like it's like everything's like something that her team has taken from another artist and tried to like reappropriate. You know, it's very unnerving. And so Latto, happy birthday, I guess. But you know, I cannot believe she's 25. That's the main reason I did this. I was like, oh my god, she's 25, looking like this, looking like you're just about to retire. Nothing wrong with anybody retiring, but you're 25, looking older than me. I'm 33. You know, and you're looking old. Like what? How did this happen? Evil ages you. Being evil, being petty and shady ages you. So learn from Lotto. Don't be petty, don't be shady, and don't record conversations with the queen of rap, Nicki Minaj. And that's that on that. So, all right, we have a next topic to talk about right after this. So, let's go into our next topic. That's the end of that one for Lotto, and hopefully it's the end of her career soon. Chop. That's a chop. Oh, all right. I'm a little hot right now. It's just a little hot in here, even though it's cold and it's the winter time. Let's go ahead and get into the next topic, you guys. Before we get to the next topic, I do want to talk about our sponsors today, rockmercury.com and the Rock Mercury TikTok shop here. You can check out my TikTok shop. I design every product there myself. I have hats, I have bags, shirts, pants, shoes, all kind of things on rockmercury.com. It's a way to support me and be fashionable out here in these streets. Everything is high quality and delivered directly to your home with free shipping. So definitely check it out, rockmercury.com or right here in the Rock Mercury shop on TikTok. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Now let's get into our next topic, you guys. Let's get into this next topic. Oh, okay. All right, this one's a interesting one. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Here we go. And pop. Hello, rockers and Mercuryans. Rock Mercury here, and we're going to discuss our second topic of today's Rock Mercury Show. This is the third episode, second topic, third episode. Anyway, all right. So we're going to discuss. I'm going to put my timer on real quick for we have 10 minutes on there. Hold on, there we go. Yeah. So we are going to discuss Blueface, the rapper. You may know him from probably the only song you know him from. Bust down, Tatiana, bust down, Tatiana. You know, like that's one of his songs. I ain't gonna lie, that song hits. That song is fire. I'm not gonna hate on that song because it's a good song, and I like the remix. I like the Nicki Minaj remix too, and honestly, even the Cardi B remix. I listened to it recently again. It's she kind of slides on that song. I'm not gonna diss her. I am a barb to my heart. I'm a barb, and you know, but yeah, that's a pretty good song. But the Barbiana remix, oh my gosh, Nicki Minaj. Okay, anyway. But right now we're gonna talk about Blueface buying a home for his baby's mother, Jayden, baby mama Jayden. And at first, when I first saw Jayden, I was like, is that Stewie? Stewie, is that Stewie from Family Guy, all grown up? Is that you, Stewie? I really thought that was Stewie. I'm like, not Stewie having transitioned, not Stewie having come to life out of the show and grown up in transition and now dating Blueface. Like, I was shook it. But she shut that down real quick. She shut that because she does like her head looks like she just looks like Stewie a little bit, right? But she made a song called Stewie that I think was written by Blueface. I would definitely say it's written by him because it sounds just like his other music. But it doesn't matter who it's written by because she really does slide on that song. She had a song called Stewie and another song she put out called Barbie. Barbie. I'm a bad little bee and I skip like a Barbie. Hips, but in the Cardi, you know. Yeah, hello MF, hello MF. I can't sing the song. It's too many curse words in it, so I can't. But that's a song that actually went #1 for a while. I ain't gonna lie, that song is fire too. It's very interesting, and so that's something that we may know her for. But it's like kind of hitting headlines right now, and it was trending that Blueface bought a home for Jayden, made her a homeowner. After a lot of the drama she went through. Now, Blueface, if you don't know in the news and stuff or in the media, he is a serial cheater, a womanizer, manipulator, all that. Him and I have gone back and forth on Twitter before. You know, he's responded to my comments, and we've like discussed some things on Twitter because we're both from California. We both have had similar upbringings. Besides, I mean, he went to the gang culture life, and he's considers himself part of the schoolyard. You know, C word. Me, I chose to stay away from all of that because I ain't with that life. And so yeah, but anyway, so but we've had our communication, him and I, and also like he's constantly in the news for this outrageous things that he has been a part of with Krishan Rock, who is one of the women that he has cheated on Jayden with, who actually Jayden ended up partnering with Krishan Rock to destroy one of his other house that they were renting. They like attacked it because he was cheating on both of them with another B word. It's just a hot mess of toxicity. And for some reason, Jayden, who does have two of his kids, and then Krishan Rock, who has one of his kids, possibly, but he denies that it's his son. Whatever. We do know that Jayden does have two of his kids, at least. We know that part. And so he has, um, she, she'd been by his side through all the drama and all this craziness. We finally saw who she is a bit when she was on the Hollywood Unlocked show with Jason Lee. And shout out to Jason Lee. Jason Lee be shady and doing some messy stuff, but he be giving us the content that we want. And so I got to give him his credit. He is the king of Hollywood. We're going to give him that because he does the work. He does the work. Whether you like him, hate him, whatever, he does the work. And I watch his shows, so I ain't going to be in front. And honestly, Jason Lee has supported me before, especially when I was on Bigo. I was part of his family on Bigo, so he has supported me. He's given me, some coin, So I have to appreciate him for that. But they're also my main beef with Jade. But my main beef with Jason Lee is the whole Nicki Minaj attacks he's done. That's a whole different story. We may do that in a different episode. But anyways, he brought in Blueface, Jayden, Krishan Rock, Clarissa, which is Blueface's mother. All of them hot messes, drama, 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 hot messes, right? But when I saw this article come out about the house that he bought her, the first thing I thought was, Jayden, I hope that house is in your name. I hope the house is in your name because it is with her money. That song, that Barbie, the snip with the Barbie song, Snip Like a Barbie, that song made some money. That song made some money. I know some people may think the song is whack or whatever, or they may think, I don't know what people think. I personally, I was with that song. I liked that song a lot. I thought it was a really good song. I'm not going to even front. I ain't going front. I did personally think that the song Stewie was a little bit was not even better, but just it was good as well. I think the Stewie song kind of sits right next to it because she had directly addressed the fact that she does look like Stewie from Family Guy, and she said, if I'm Stewie, then you stupid. How you suck 100 D's and still ain't found Cupid? I love the way you love me. This only ugly bee saying that I'm ugly. Is you blind, H? I'll be Stewie for that money. She just goes, she slides on it. I'm a fan of Jayden. If you don't know, I'm a fan of her. So I wasn't before. I was just like, who the heck? Like I was just in shock that she would even stay. And also, I was in shock that Blueface would be with somebody that looked like Jayden at the time. But it's because she wasn't being styled properly. She was being neglected, and she has been there. She's been a ride or die with her man Blueface since they were like young and I think before high school. She lived at one point. She lived with his mom, with Blueface's mother, and kind of was raised by Blueface's mother in a way. They were close. But then, as any drama happens, whenever the mother takes up for the son who's out there being a serial cheater and not allegedly like even bopping them in the face and stuff and all kind of things that they've alleged that he's done to them, which I do not agree with hitting women in any kind of way. I think that is so messed up. Mr. Dodd said they were high school sweethearts. Yeah, you see, I can so see that. Yeah, they were high school sweethearts, and so it's it was confusing that's who he chose. I'm this is what in my head, in my eyes, I see Blueface and I think of I'm coming now, I'm coming, I want the world to know. It's giving me I'm in the closet, in the closet, in the closet. Like it's giving me very closet. That's what it's giving in my eyes. Like that's I'm like especially when I saw her, I'm like, oh, that's definitely proof that is a closet case to me. Personally, that's what I think when I see Blueface. And so I was kind of shook about the whole thing. I just hope that this house that Blueface bought for Jayden is in her name. That's all I'm hoping for her because I am rooting for her. She got two kids. She's out here. She's keeping the house together, keeping her just she's a person. She's a human trying her best out here. And whether Blueface wrote the songs or not, The songs are good, and she did her thing, and she's looking good now. Now she has a stylist. She's looking snatched. Her baby hair's on fleek. Like her outfit's fire. Like body popping. She's giving. She's giving now, and it just proves to you that if you have the right styling and the right team behind you, you can take Stewie and turn it to who's who else? So turn Stewie into to Stewisha? I don't know. I don't even know what we're gonna who's who we're gonna name her. Anyways, you can really upgrade Stewie. You can flip out Stewie if you can have a good stylist. You know, she's looking good now. So I am I congratulate her for that, and I'm happy for her. But I hope that she don't think that nothing's changed. I hope she don't think that he gonna be loyal. He never said that he was gonna be loyal. And I don't understand like women who, or anyone who just like sits there and just lets themselves get cheated on. And I mean, I'm saying it's hypocritical because I did get, when I was married, I got cheated on, and it was terrible, and it was kind of a loop in that time. But it lasted way shorter. I was in high school sweethearts with this person. This person just started mistreating me and cheating on me, doing all kind of crazy stuff. But I was just in shock, and that's why I stayed, because I was like, what in the heck is going on? It was a heartbreaking thing, but I finally got out of that, and I would never accept that again. If I found that I'm getting cheated on, deuces, peace out. I ain't even gonna fight you. I'm just gonna be thankful I found out and keep it moving. I ain't got time for that. Like, I'm the baddest bee in this game. I can just get somebody else in a second. So like, why would I trip on that? Like, I ain't tripping on none of these. Like, I'm not in that space anymore. But when you're in love at first, I guess that could really put a chokehold on you. And so I hope that she's being safe. I hope that she's focusing on the kids and making sure that he is not using the kids for publicity like I feel like he did recently when he took his son out to a basketball game just for like publicity pictures to make himself look better in the public after, you know, Jayden, Alexis, and Krishan Rock destroyed his house, and he filmed that too. So I just feel like this is so many sketchy, this really sad things that they're willing to sacrifice like that Blueface is willing to sacrifice his family for when it comes to publicity. And so, of course, this house buying situation is just another probably lie. I bet it's probably another rental. You know, who knows what it is, but either way, that money he's making is from him disrespecting women, you know. Even the song Tatiana is so disrespectful. Do I like the song? Yes, I do. I happen to like disrespectful songs. Sometimes, but like, yeah, it's disrespectful, and it's not. It's, you know, he's making money off of disrespecting women, and so I hope that she has the house in her name, so that she doesn't get screwed over again and end up looking like her Sean Rock, having a whole boxes out of a house that she thought she was living at, then getting kicked out by him when he has a mood swing again. You catch him with some B word again. So anyway, that's a whole other story. Let's go ahead and cut that topic and go on to the next one. I'm going to read a few comments before I go into the next two topics. All right. And then again, you guys, make sure you check out my website, rockmercury.com. I have all types of merchandise for y'all. I got all types of things for like shirts, and not this shirt, but other shirts and jackets and all kind of stuff, all kind of great things. So even jean jackets. I have a jean jacket I'm gonna do a photo shoot in and show you guys that one soon. So check out that. Let me go read some of these comments, you guys. And again, thank you for any gifts you guys are sending in. Please hit those like buttons up. I would love to get to 1,000 likes. We're really kind of close up to 1,000. So let's go ahead and get that to 1,000. All right. So we see. Let me go to up here and read some of these comments. Oh my God, there's so many comments. Goodness. Okay, so we have Levi says Renegade Raider. Okay, that's funny. James is in the house. Good. What's up, James? Alex says, hey, Rock. Love the show. I think I said that. Hello, Rockers. Says X Solid. What's up, Rock? X Solid says, I found out Rock is not getting nothing for his nieces. His name. What? He found out. What are you talking about? I already have a. What is he? I don't even have a niece. What are you talking about? Anyway. X Solid says, and then someone named. Hold on. I need to figure out. I need to get back up here so I can read them. I'm sorry, y'all. These comments are small. Hold on. Hold up. Oh my God, so many comments. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to read all these comments. Oh my God, so many comments. What the heck? Okay, cool. What's up? And then someone named Rock. We found out that he takes for. Oh my God, I'm not reading any of that. And the rapper Rock Mercury and the Queen. What in the world? What's happening? Back out says, what's happening, Rock? What's happening? Rock, chill. No, I'm never gonna chill. I'm always gonna be on these B words neck. You know, I'm always gonna be on there. X said, and they made a song. Made a song about what? And they made a song. that is his name, Big Boy. What in the world? And then Rocket. What in the world? They saw it and then... Okay, I'm not going to read. I'm going to skip all of X-Solid's comments because they're just ridiculous. Makes no sense. Zay says, hey, what's up, Zay? How are you? And the rapper, the box hair is the best. Thank you for that. Okay, I'm going to skip all of X-Solid's comments. So I love... Okay, Zach says, yeah, Latto looks a bit older than 25. A bit older than 25? A bit? A bit? A bit? A bit is like 28, 20. She's giving 60. She's giving late 60. She's giving, I'm retiring soon. It's a retire party. You know, that's what she's giving. He said, I ain't y'all, don't want to GTA. They said, get on Fortnite. I will be getting on Fortnite afterwards. First, I'm going to do a little show to do the Fortnite news. A little 10-minute show for the Fortnite news. So we'll talk about that after this on the next live. Zach says, what the flirt? What in the world does that mean? Okay. What's up, Israel? Exalta says, talk about me. Sorry, you're irrelevant. I will not be talking about you in this music show. You don't even make music. Alex says, he already talked about that. Oh, about something. Oh, about, I don't think, okay. I don't think that's about something else you're saying. Rock, how do you feel about the beef with X-Solid and Rock Mercury? I think that there's no beef because Rock Mercury doesn't even know that X-Solid exists. So there can't be a beef when you don't know they exist. Alex says, you good? Thank you. Yes, I'm great. Israel says, Rock, can you give me a summary on what you said about Cardi and Offset, please? And thanks. I will be posting that video from my episode where I talked about their divorce. I did that yesterday, so I'll post that video like very soon. You'll be seeing that one and on TikTok and on YouTube as well. In fact, it's already on YouTube. If you want to go to my previous lives, there is a video of me discussing the Offset and Cardi B drama. Zay says, how do you feel about the beef with Ford and me for logging me out of my account? Oh my gosh. we gotta talk about that on the Fortnite episode. We talk about Fortnite news. I may bring that up. Okay, beef, rappers, okay. Israel said, okay. Comment that to do. Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna literally comment. I may mute Exotic because he's really not trying to say anything. If people start commenting things that are relevant to what we're talking about, I'm gonna start muting you guys in the future. So make sure you guys are keeping your comments to relevancy of what we're talking about. I'm just gonna mute you because it's not, it's kind of annoying. All right. Let's see. Colton's in the house. Colton says, how do you feel about the beef about me and Cage? I do feel like Cage is better than you because Cage has gifted me more than you'd have, and so I do believe he's better than you. But you could be better than him by trying to beat him in gifting, so we'll see. But right now he's better. Mr. Dot says, I heard that Blueface got his number exposed. I don't know if this is the real number. At this point, he's exposing his whole life. Who cares about a number? You can easily just make your phone you can put your phone on a setting to where the only people who are able to contact you or even be able to call through is going to be in your contact list. There's a way to make your phone do that. So he'll be fine. Like, no one, if he got his phone number exposed, he's probably happy about that. It's probably more publicity. He was probably the one that leaked it himself. Like, Shawty says, who would subscribe to you? Your mother would, your mother, your daddy, those are the people who might subscribe to me, so, ask them about that. Mr. Dot says they were high school sweethearts. Yeah, we talked about that. Is this the Fortnite one yet? No, Fortnite one is next. We're doing and the next live will be about Fortnite. Josh says, hello, Rock. Hello, Josh. How are you? I don't know why this isn't sub mode only. I messed up. Next one will be only subs. So you guys are very lucky to be able to chat in this one because I usually only want subs to be able to talk. So I messed up on this one. I think I messed up the settings, but next live will be that way. So y'all better get your comments in now because you will not be able to comment in the future. I will fix this to make sure nobody who's not a sub will be able to comment. X-Solid says, Rock Mercury, what do you feel about the X-Solid and Rock Mercury beef? Again, nobody knows what X-Solid is. Okay. Zach said the song by Billy and Nicki is so good. Yeah, it's so good. It's very heartbreaking though. It's such a sad song. It makes me want to cry. But I love that song. So good. Yerk says, why you mute me for asking what he's talking about? Yeah, that's kind of messed up. Don't mute people for that. All right. Let me go ahead and mute X-Solid though for being very, All right, cool. He's muted. All right. Tony G says W. Thank you. Tony says, why can't normal fans comment? Because you're not subscribers. So, all right, cool. Let's go ahead and get into our next topic. Make sure you guys go to rockmercury.com. All right. And action. All right. Rockers and Mercuryans, Rock Mercury here, and we're going to talk about our third topic of today's Rock Mercury Show, music edition, music news. Now, I was kind of shook when some major rap publications said that they considered Sexyred song "Ski" to be labeled as the best rap song of the year, of the whole year. Ski. And at first I'm like, what the heck? Not that being the best song, but then I thought about it. Of course, I think Nicki Minaj's songs are the best ones of it. I think Red Ruby the Sleaze should have been the number one rap song of the year because she really came and slid on everybody on Red Ruby the Sleaze. Only on the seas if it breeze, Red Ruby the Sleaze, Chinese if you please. You wanna be Chun-Li's anyway, ni hao. Who the F told bees they was mean now? I know these bees was slow, I know the bees CC now. You know, she really slid on there and just like destroyed these rap B words. But apparently they wanted to say that Sexyred song Yeet is Skeet is the best rap song, and you know because Nicki has collaborated with Sexy Red before, and I feel like Sexy Red has been very respectful to Nicki Minaj, and so I'm okay with this. And honestly, I listened to the song again before I came on this live, and I understand the energy that why they would think that song is the top song. It is a fire song. Like I love me a good ratchet song, and it's very tough for me to not even put out some more ratchet songs. I have a lot of ratchet songs on my SoundCloud that are already available right now. Ooh, that's the only place you can find them because I took them off everywhere else. But I do have a lot of songs on my SoundCloud that I kept up until I put up my new songs and all that stuff. But so I do love a good ratchet song, and this song is very much ratchet, but it's authentically ratchet. It's not like you know how some people they put songs out and it's just like you can tell it's not them. It's not like their authentic self. This song just sounds like it's her. It sounds like her. It sounds like the life she be living, and her brand matches it. So I give Sexy Red a lot of credit for just being real. I have discussed her way early on in the show, like when I first did the Rock Mercury Show on TikTok, and I discussed her because I was just because people were saying that she looked like young Thug. I think they said she looked like Young Jock or Young Thug or something. I'm one of those people. And I was like, ooh, actually, she kind of did look like that in those pictures. But she looks better and better now. Again, her stylist has been working and working overtime because she's looking good. She's looking good. Even pregnant, she's giving, like, she's giving that vibe, you know? She looks younger than Big Latto or whatever. Like, I like Sexy Red. Like, she's on my playlist. And I do like the song, so I'm not gonna diss it. I did think that it was really amazing that she went on a tour, that she planned a whole musical tour across the nation, and then gets pregnant, and then got pregnant, and continued to do the tour, and continue to twerk, continue to wear whatever she was still wearing before. Like that is a real. Women are amazing. Women, how are you gonna be creating a whole body in your life, a whole new life in your body? How you gonna create a whole new life and then be able to still be out there twerking, still be out there living your best life, doing your thing? You know, like she's still is that she's not even pregnant? And I'm like, that's amazing. Like I be getting a headache and like, no, I'm gonna be in bed today. I'm gonna be in bed. I'm tired. Like I'd be feeling a little bit of pain. I'm like, no, I can't even stand up right now. She has a whole baby pushing up on the back of her spine, and she's still up there throwing that back until she's still giving. She's still giving it, and so it's like y'all better if y'all ain't out there working, you know, you better look at Sexy Red and you better get to work because she out there working, her dance. I respect that energy. I respect it. I ain't even gonna shade her. Like I'm here for Sexy Red. Honestly, at first I was very confused. I was like, what in the world has the world come to? When I first started hearing her music and seeing her out there, and even when Nicki Minaj did the song Pound Town remix, I was like, why in the world would Nicki give this girl a feature? I was confused and shook. I was like, no, she is not over here doing that. I just had no idea why she would give her that feature. But then I heard the song and I kept listening to it day after day. 'Cause that's the first time I ever even heard of Sexy Red at all, was when I heard that feature. And I listened to it one day, and the next day, and the next day, and I ended up listening to it every single day, that song. And even Jeffree Star, I remember he had mentioned, somebody had asked him, like, what's your favorite song of right now? And on a podcast, and he said Sexy Red, Pound Town. Or no, I think, oh no, he said Sexy Red, another song, Down by the River. No, is it Hood Rats? Hood Rats. He has a song called Hood Rats with Sukiana. Also a very ratchet song. which at first when I heard it, it was from a post on Instagram where they were talking about how disturbing it is that this is where rap culture's come to, and they're like rapping in front of a Popeyes and talking about, um, it's like drop that A word because you know you a H word, and you better drop that girl. You like this is being very like, oh god, they're very ratchet, and I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. Like, this is what they're doing. Next thing you know, I'm listening to Hood Rats one day, and then later on that same day, and then the next day, and then now it's on my playlist, and so these songs are catchy. They're good. They're good songs. They're authentic. I think that's why I like them. Um, I mean, Sexuki Hana is a mess. Oh my gosh, she's such a mess. Maybe we'll talk about her one day. I don't know. But right now we're just talking about Sexyred. And I'm going to congratulate her for being considered the #1 rap song of the year. It's a new vibe. It's a new feeling. She is different than any other artist I've seen out there just for the style that she raps and the unapologeticness of her styling, of her cadence of her rap too. So I'll give her credit for that, and I will like congratulate her for that because it's hard to be in this industry. It's a very tough industry to survive in. Besides the public part, there's so many things to happen behind the scenes that I've experienced. Like I told you guys, I've been offered so many record deals. I've been offered so many record deals from record labels because they saw my potential. They knew what I was doing. They wanted to own my stuff, and I was just like, with no, no, no. I was saying no to a lot of that. And so there's a lot of dark things that they want you to do behind the scenes, and almost kind of like illegal, or no, not almost, definitely illegal things that happen behind the scenes in the music industry. And so for her to still thrive through that, you have to be a hardened person. You have to be very hard to get through that. And she's even joked about people saying like, oh, she's part of the Illuminati now. She's part of the Illuminati, and she's like, yeah, y'all, I'm in it. I'm in the Illuminati, girl. I'm in it. Oh damn, I'm up in here. I mean, she be joking about that, and maybe she's being honest. Whatever. Like honestly, the Illuminati is a little bit too high ranking for. Well, it depends on what you believe, but anyways, like she's with the S. She's with the its and giggles. The its, I'll say its instead of the full word. She's with the its and giggles, and I support her. I follow her. So shout out to Sexyred. Go listen to her song Ski. Um, now it's stuck in my head. Ski, like it's um if you try to me, you're trying to see what's up. Ski, like it's. It's a good song, so I ain't gonna even shade it, but yeah, that's what people think is the #1 song of this year. Again, my personal opinion, I wouldn't put that song at the top. I wouldn't personally, but I would personally put Red Ruby to Sleaze for this year. I don't think there's any song that hits Red Ruby to Sleaze. Like again, like how you gonna come in on a track saying I'm only with them C's if it's breeze. Red Ruby the Sleaze, Chinese on my sleeve. These wanna be Chun Lees anyway. Me how? Who the F told B's they was me now? Like that's people are so confused. They're disrespecting the queen, and she just like really put it out and put it straight out in such like Red Ruby came for the just for the media, just being like, hey, this is my throne, So shout out to Red Ruby. Sorry, shout out to Sexyred. Shout out to Red Ruby. And I do respect Sexyred for shouting out Nicki's album. Not many of the rap girls were congratulating Nicki Minaj on this iconic Pink Friday 2 album that I listen to every single day now. Not many people were like congratulating her as she deserves to be congratulated for, for creating the lane that these girls are even in. Like not many people were congratulating her, but Sexyred did. She did multiple videos saying that she's on her way to Gag City, and just like just being a part of the community and saying what song she likes, and like she's been naturally, authentically supportive. Not like, oh my god, Nicki's the best, da da da. She wasn't like it wasn't giving fake. It was just giving real. Like she's a real AB, and she F's with real ABs. And I remember when Nicki first went on a live stream with Sexyred to promote their song Pound Town 2 remix. I remember that Nicki even said, she was like, this is a real thorough B word from St. Louis. There's a real thorough B word. Like when a real thorough one comes with a real one comes with a real thorough one. Like she called it a real thorough and real. Just like a authentic person. And so I respect that. Something that you can't really say about people like Megan Thee Stallion or other artists. Like we talked about Latto earlier. Like a lot of these other artists can't be considered real or authentic. But it's a big feat for Sexyred to be considered authentic by the queen of rap. So shout out to her. Congratulations on this success, and you know, that's all I'll say. And I wish her success on on her birth, and her family she's creating, and I hope and free her baby daddy, free her baby daddy, free her baby daddy. That's what I'll say on that because that's one of her songs too. So all right, we're going to the next topic now, next and final topic. So let's go ahead and cut on here. Pop. We're going to our next topic now. Again, please visit my website, rockmercury.com, for all things Rock Mercury. I have tons of merchandise on there for you guys. Tons of just all types of things and updates on the Rock Mercury world and brand. So please check it out when you get a chance. Everything's designed by me, and I work with a team of amazing, high quality manufacturers to get things right, get the high quality products directly to your door. So, all right, let's go ahead and read some comments before I continue. All right. So we have Tony G. I think he said, why can't... Okay, cool. Just wanted to know, said Tony G. Favorite movie, he says. My favorite movie is Pootie Tang. Pootie Tang is my favorite movie. Excellent movie. A cinema masterpiece. Many people don't know about that movie, Pootie Tang. Sign your pity on the running time. Josh says, hello, Rock. Hello, Josh. How are you? R.I.P. Juice World says, hi, Rock. Hello. It's Elijah. I haven't been on. Sorry. It's okay, Elijah. I hope you're doing well today. Hope the holidays are you excited about the holidays. X Solid says, I'm back. How in the world is X Solid back? What in the heck? I don't know how he got back, but he's back. Hopefully he learned how to have some common sense. We'll see. Zach says, Nikki throws it back the best. Yeah, I mean, she has a lot to throw back. She has a whole lot to throw back, you know. So we support that. All right, let's go ahead and get into our final topic. So, all right. Rockers and Mercuryans, Rock Mercury here with our fourth and final topic of today's episode of the Rock Mercury Show. Now, I want to discuss Taraji P. Henson and her coming out with how broke a lot of actors are right now. Now, this shouldn't be too surprising for us because the SAG-AFTRA union, which I'm part of, I've been part of it for over 10 years, SAG-AFTRA, Screen Actors Guild, sorry, my nose, Screen Actors Guild. I've been a part of it for over 10 years. Like, I've worked in Hollywood. I'm in Houston now, so I don't really use my card as often, but I'm gonna keep it to the day I die because it's very hard to get a card in this industry. And she came out on a podcast, on a show, where she was talking about how, you know, how the money ain't money, the money ain't adding up, the money ain't right. She's working her behind off, but yet she ain't got no money, you know. And it's like not just her, but other artists in the world, like they're getting the smallest cut of this check, and people are like, oh well, she got $10 million for this job, or she got this or that. They're not realizing the cuts that come out for taxes. Taxes be taking out so much of your money. Oh my God, taxes be tearing that money up, over half of the money. And then we come in with your manager fees. Oh, whoa, really? Manager fees? That's expensive too. Then you have to pay for your team, your security, your styling, your publicity. Publicity can be $5,000 a month and up. You know that's expensive. You have to have publicity at that level. Otherwise, you're not protecting your career. You know, publicity is super important. You know, I've worked in publicity for years. It's very expensive, very important to your career if you're a celebrity. Thankfully, I ain't got to pay for that as I become a celebrity because I know what I'm doing and I don't give a F what anybody thinks. You know, that's just where I'm at. But for a lot of brands, you're going to have to do that because you need to protect your brand for your endorsement deals to continue being lucrative. So I get what she's saying on that. She actually tears up on this podcast because she was just like feeling embarrassed almost, I think, or just hurt that she has to work so much to even to survive. And Kiki Palmer, who is, you know, Keep a Bag Palmer, Keep a Bag Palmer, she even tuned in on that situation too, and just like, yeah, like we have to work. People think that we just always just on this and that and we're obsessed with fame or something, but we gotta work to pay our bills. We got teams under us that we have to pay their full year salaries, you know. And people think like their work that the job just come consistently. Like, we don't know. It could be one thing. You could do a wrong tweet. You could be associated with one wrong person, and then all your jobs can just halt. You better have some investments in order. And so she was discussing that, and it really, the first thing I thought, let me be really real, the first thing I thought, it was like, why is this a headline a positive headline. Like, everybody was supporting Taraji P. Henson, which is great. She deserves the support. I get it. I've been around that crew. You know, I don't want to go into that because I do know people. I don't want people to think I'm going to be spilling teeth that I actually know. But I've been around Taraji. I've been around these groups of people, like that world, especially in Hollywood. Now, my first thought was, why wasn't the same energy kept for Monique when she came out here and said that Netflix had done her dirty and offered her a tiny, tiny percentage of what she was worth? And Monique is the queen of comedy. But nobody came to her defense like that. They said, shut your big black A word up. They said, shut your big black A word up to her. Basically, nobody supported um, nobody supported Monique when she came out and said what she said. Nobody really stood for her and stood by her. It was very upsetting how that happened, you know, and she really was like fighting for her. She's like, hello, my sweet babies. I'm getting done dirty by Netflix. They saying I ain't worth no money, but I done made all this money in the past. And they offered Amy Schumer and her unfunny self $15 million, whatever. They offered her all these millions, and then they want to give Monique 500,000 or something. It was ridiculous, you know. I can't even believe that Amy Schumer, and not about anything about race. Forget about race. I just don't think that Amy Schumer is funny at all. She just ain't funny to me at all. I don't get it. I'm like, why is she out here? I do not understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. But she is whatever. But she got more money. Like Netflix gave her more money. She called this out. She called it out, and she got attacked. You know, she got attacked, and people just turned their back on it. But now Taraji's out here, and now we're all just, oh yes, support black women. Like, she deserves more money. We all maybe it's because the SAG-AFTRA union, the strike lasted for so long, hundreds of days. And maybe that's why people are more like just aware of it. But I just want people, whole world, to apologize to Monique and to go get her. And you know, thankfully her situation worked out where Netflix did end up, you know, coming to negotiations with her, and she did recently work with, um, Netflix again. She did a project with Lee Daniels, who's a snake. Lee Daniels is a snake in my eyes, a complete snake who's responsible for the whole situation with Jussie Smollett. I believe he's responsible for that. My personal belief, I believe he's responsible. But let me continue, whatever. But anyway, so she made amends, and things are better with that. But publicly, nobody came to support like that. And so yeah, she's right. Like, there's so many expenses that people don't think about when it comes to the acting world and the artist and celebrity culture world. Like, there's a lot of things people just don't consider when it comes to, you know, where that money goes to. All they see is like, oh wow, they got paid $1 million for that movie. Oh whoa. Well, how about $500,000 of that gone to taxes? How about 10% of the full amount, including what went to taxes? 10% to 15%, sometimes 15 to 20% goes to the manager and the agency of the full amount, not after, because after taxes, say now you left 500,000. No, you're getting, it's going to be 20% of the full million. All right, that's 200. Isn't that $200,000? Isn't that 200? And that has to go to your agent and your managers, and then you have to pay for your stylist. Then you have to pay for your house and your food, your car. Like what? And then that's the only job you got in the last few months, because you have to work your behind off for that $1 million. And people just see like, oh, they're living good, and yes, they may have, you know, more than some people in some cases, but in some cases they don't have more than some people. In some cases, there's people who work at a factory consistently, and the way they have their taxes set up or whatever, they make more money than these artists. But you don't see that, because we always see at the top part is like, oh, they got this amount of money. They got this amount of money. Like Holly Joe said, 50% to taxes and 30% to team, and at the end of the day, like, you ain't got no money. At the end of the day, you broke. At the end of the day, it's like, and you can't even qualify for food stamps or any kind of like public assistance because you're a celebrity, you're rich, you're like on the upper echelon, because of what you brought home initially, not what you got to keep. And so I respect Taraji for that, and she's a good person. I have a lot of love for Taraji. I think she's an amazing actress. And the reason I bring her in is because she is in the music world. She's technically part of the music world from the Empire show. That was a full-out music show. She's very much involved in that. And it's hard out here for it. When you're gonna play the rain, like all that song, that's a song that Taraji P. Henson was a part of. She sang that song. And so it's like she's a musician and she's discussing the reality of the situation. And she plays Cookie Lion in Empire. Who would ever think that Cookie Lion would be going broke? You know, she worked so hard. Taraji should have so much money, and apparently, I don't know any too much about this, but there's rumors out there that there's a drama between Taraji P Henson and Oprah right now, and there's a video where they're seen doing a photo shoot together because they have to do it for the Color Purple movie that they're working on, and there's some shade going on. There's some like they don't f with each other. You can tell by their body language. You know, they're trying to keep it cute for the cameras and for the publicity. They're trying to keep it cute, but you can tell that Oprah and Taraji don't play with each other like that. And I don't f with Oprah. I used to like Oprah. In fact, like I say, like we have a whole collection of Oprah magazines, a big old collection that my mother has had for years and years. So I used to really support Oprah until I started seeing who she really was, and I don't support her. I think she's she's very shady and sketchy, very shady, and it broke my heart to see that. I was really sad, and because I thought she was really like a good person, but I do not support Oprah. I do not at all. Like I'm so disturbed. Like look into what's happened to her school in Africa and with those little girls. Just look into that's just one thing. Look up her and her bestie Jeffrey. Oh my gosh. I mean, anyways, let me go. This is not about Oprah right now. This is about Taraji P. Henson, because I can go on a whole thing about Oprah, but we ain't doing that because she ain't even in music. Oprah ain't putting no song out, so she's not in this segment. So I'm gonna leave Oprah alone because she's gonna try to sue me anyway. So, but yeah, so there's some drama going on with them. Oprah keep her bag. Oprah keeps her money tight to next to her, and so I'm sure that Oprah was probably in main production for this movie, because it's Color Purple, which is a movie she was very famous in. And honestly, Oprah did amazing in the first Color Purple. She is an amazing actress. Oprah is a legendary actress. I'm not gonna take that from her, but as a person, I think she's very, very manipulative, very shady, very very shady in my opinion. And so apparently there's some drama with them because Taraji. One thing about Taraji, she's a real one. She keeps it real. She'll stand by, she's loyal, and she'll keep it real with you. And so if there's a fight going on between Taraji P. Henson and Oprah, before I even know anything, I'm already on Taraji's side, just based on history, just based on, how we've seen her as her character, as a person. Not character on the TV show, not character on the Oprah show where she's like, you get a car, you get a car. Like, no, real character of how she treats her friends and her people around her. How she came from literally nothing and worked her way up in Hollywood with her kid and everything. She's out there with a single mother, just like hustling and believing in her dream, and she's got to where she's at. So I support Taraji. I am mad at y'all for not supporting my girl Monique, who also got done dirty by Oprah as well, and Oprah threw her under the bus, saying that she's difficult to work with. You know what, Oprah, you're difficult to work with because you're so corrupt. It's hard to work with you for somebody that corrupt. Like that's not what. It don't matter though because she's too rich. So, and also this. I want to say one more thing about Oprah. I'm not gonna say it. It's not about Oprah. It's about Taraji P. Henson. So Taraji, I hope you get your money. I hope you get your money. And honestly, it's not gonna happen that easily. Like her exposing this isn't gonna change what's been going on for so many years. The industry, the entertainment industry wants you to just be happy that you're on TV. Just be glad we picked you. Just do what we said, boy. Girl, just do what we said. Just do what we said. You get to work right now. You don't be late either. You don't be late. Or we gonna blacklist you. We gonna blacklist you. You're gonna be broke eating top ramen. That's basically what it's giving. So you better stay in line. And I'm sure that part of her crying in that interview, I'm sure that part of her crying in that interview, being devastated in that time, was knowing that her speaking up is going to get repercussions for her. Her speaking up is going to it's going to block some of the opportunities she would have gotten, some of the jobs she would have gotten. Because people are going to be like, ooh, weren't you the one saying that you don't get paid enough. Yikes! I don't know if I want to hire you for my project, because then you're gonna come out later on and say that I didn't pay you enough. I don't want that drama with Taraji P Henson. So we're gonna skip. We're gonna go to somebody who just shuts the f up and just takes the money we give them. We're gonna go over there. We're gonna let you be over here and enjoy your government cheese and your food stamps that you're trying to get, because now you're gonna be unemployed after you're speaking out. But we're gonna go ahead and pick somebody else who just follows and takes whatever we give them. That's what happens in the industry. There's nothing, and they can get away with it because it's like thousands of people audition for every role, millions sometimes. Well, usually thousands, but anyway, thousands of people audition. One person gets the role. There's lots of reasons why. That's there's lots of reasons why they can say they didn't pick this person. You can't sue them being like, they didn't pick me because I'm black. They didn't want to cast me because I'm this or whatever. Like they can't do that in acting because they're picking whoever the heck they want. Do you know how many times I've auditioned? I've auditioned thousands and thousands and thousands of times. I've auditioned so many times. I've only gotten a small percentage of those roles, like any other actor. But I go and sit in traffic, sit and humiliate myself in front of these casting directors. Sometimes they bring you back for the callback, and then you screen test, and you do this, and then sometimes you do all of it, film the whole project. You can be one of the leads in a movie, film it all, and it never sees the light of day, ever. After all the work you put in. It's a very cutthroat world, and I've been in it since I was a kid. And so it's just how it is, and it's very disheartening, but it's real. And she's gonna suffer for speaking up about it, and it's sad that she will, but she will. Like, cause even myself, even as a producer, if I was producing, and I have produced a lot of things, if I was producing a new movie, and Taraji was wanting to be like, she would be a good fit for a role that I thought, oh, she'd be great for this mother role right here, or there's a bad B role that I really would like her in, but then I saw that interview, I'm like, ooh, it's already hard to get a budget for the movie, so I'm not gonna be able to pay her as much as she may want. Ooh, I don't want that drama. She's gonna be cussing me out saying that Rock Mercury ain't paid her right. Ooh, I don't need that. I don't need the bad publicity. I don't want that. I'm just gonna go ahead and get somebody else. I'm gonna go and call. Let's see who's gonna do what they say. Let's go get Sherry Shepherd. Sherry Shepherd do whatever. Sherry Shepherd do whatever you say. Oh yes, a master. Oh yes, I'll come right here, your master. Oh, you want me to do this? I'll do this right now. Man. Oh yes, that's Sherry Shepherd. She'll do whatever, And so I'll get her. She'll play the role. She'll play that role for me. That's what I would do as a producer, because it's safer. And so it's just real. I'm just being honest. So, all right. Well, rock on, Mercuryans. This was my final topic of this episode. We talked about Taraji. I'm gonna read through the comments right now, and then I'm gonna end this live off, or end this show off, so that I can be able to post it later on. Let me go ahead and read through and see what anybody says. Holly Joe's in the house. She said, oh, finally not sub only. This will be sub only in the future. I just made a mistake somehow. I don't know how I made it. I put it on there, then it went off. It's weird, but these will be sub only. So you do want to sub. This was a special time where people who aren't able to sub could see it, but usually it will be sub only. Holly Joe said, I'm sending you, Paris and Augie, Augie dog, a Christmas package. Oh, you're so sweet, Holly Joe. It's so sweet of you. She said, OMG, I saw the Taraji interview. I have questions. Oh my gosh, I bet you do have some questions. It's, yeah, 50 cent, yeah, ooh, I saw that, 50%, taxes, 30% to team. So that's exactly, Mark said, yeah, that's exactly what they want, somebody who's gonna obey. That's right. Little Rob says, whenever you're getting into Fortnite part, lol. Okay, on the next live, once I cut this one off, we'll do a Fortnite news live as well. So right, the anime prince says, what's up, Rob? What's up? Now, the Fortnite news will be just a 10-minute. This is like an hour long, but the Fortnite news will be 10 minutes. So I'm just kind of go over some of the new things that are happening in Fortnite news. Xavier says, hi, Rock. Hello, Xavier. How are you? Shadow says, please don't put it on sub. It's going to be on sub. I'm sorry. So make sure that you become a sub if you can. That'll be great. But then we will keep the chat open for custom games. When we do custom games, which we're going to do a lot more of those, it'll be an open chat. And so I need my moderators to really be, moderating so we can keep it all in order. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for your support. This has been a fun episode. Like some topics, these topics were, these were the topics that I felt were good for today, that were on my mind and that I wanted to discuss. And so, yeah, I hope you guys are, I hope you guys having a great day and a great holiday. I'm gonna be on again tomorrow. I'm trying to do the show every single day. This is the third episode of the Rock Mercury Show, music news. So I'm trying to be consistent and get it out every day, but we'll do my best. I do my absolute best to make that happen for y'all. Little Rob says, I'm doing a hockey game, but will you be on at 11:30 p.m. So I can carry you to refer a friend? Oh, that's right. Yes. That'd be great, Little Rob. Your boy G says, I just got off Fortnite. Okay, gotcha. Well, I'll be on Fortnite soon. So, rock on, Mercuryans. Thank you so much for your support, and I will look forward to seeing you on the next Rock Mercury show. Until next time, bye. Rock on, you guys. Visit rockmercury.com. Peace.